My name is Gary Hyams. I'm honoured and privileged to be the CEO of Support for Sight. We support people who are blind and partially sighted throughout the region. For some people, sight loss comes suddenly, and for others, it's part of a long-term health condition, such as diabetes or stroke. Either way, it's life-changing for the person, their families, and for their partners too. It's naturally a very worrying time, and they're likely to be feeling all kinds of emotions. It can be distressing and is often compared to a family bereavement. It's not uncommon for the person to feel both anger and resentment, to feel overwhelmed. It's difficult to understand how this could be happening to you or someone you love and care for. The fact is, it's happening all too frequently. 1 in 30 people will experience a sight loss during their lifetime. This increases at age 60 plus to 1 in 12 and to 1 in 5 at age 75 plus and 1 in 2 at age 90. 2/3 of the people that are affected are likely to be women. Currently, there's 1.7 million people living in England with sight loss. It can affect people with them feeling they have lost their identities. It can affect their relationships, their ability to work, their finances, their interest in life, but most of all their confidence, and as a result their independence. So how do we help them? Starting from when people are first diagnosed, we're there to help them with Support for Sight desks in each of the 7 regional hospitals. We help them to understand and to be informed about their eye condition, learning what it means and what help and support is available should they require it, not just from us, but from other organisations too, that we can signpost them to. We run a low vision clinic for the NHS to look after people who have previously been diagnosed with sight loss. We carry out home visits to give advice and further information and ensure that people can move around their own homes as safely as possible, including in measures to avoid the risk of falls. Safe use of stairs and kitchen equipment. We explain the possible adjustments that they may need to make, including assessing their needs for daily living skills and reviewing lighting in their homes. We have 2 fully equipped resource centres in both Saffron Walden and Chelmsford, where they can try out equipment especially designed to make their life easier and to enable them to live as independently and normal as possible. We run a befriending scheme both face-to-face and by telephone, and along with the many coffee mornings, social events and outings we organise, these all help to combat social isolation and loneliness within our community. We help train people and families on coming to terms with sight loss and how they can adjust to it. We train people with sight loss on using digital phones, tablets and computers. We hold regular exhibitions throughout the region to showcase available technology and equipment, ensuring that people who can't get into our 2 centres can benefit from experiencing what is available to them. We produce regular newsletters to keep our community informed of events and developments. We operate a talking news service to allow people to access local news free of charge, as they would not otherwise have access to it. A lot of our service users have become volunteers, staff and trustees through the years, which is a very good way of demonstrating how much they appreciate what we do for them. Our service is designed in conjunction with our community to ensure that they get what they want and what they identify as needing from us. We can only do this if in turn we are supported. We very much need your help to provide these services. So what can you do for us? You can get people in your organisation to volunteer for us. You can help fund our services through both corporate and personal donations. Maybe run a matched donations scheme for your employees. You can make us your charity of the year. You can hold fundraising events to benefit us. You can join in with some of our fundraising activities. You can nominate us as your charity of choice for Amazon Smile or Give As You Live, both of whom raise funds for us without actually costing you a penny.